number that are a certain weight. Man, you guys are about to jump out of here.
Hi.
So you can see how deep this gets, right?
Yeah. Wow.
This is the buildup for a cycle.
So what? All of this is what they're wasting it, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
It
this
doesn't smell though.
No, when we clean out, there is an odor. But yeah, no, there's not a strong odor you associate with like pig farming. Just when they're still in here.
Hi, Piggy.
Their sense of social hierarchy is very established and very unique. So that, I don't know how unique, but their sense of social hierarchy is pretty established. And when pigs get together to don't know each other, they often fight.
No, I did see some footage of pigs in a factory farm facility, and the report said that they cut their tails to stop them from being so aggressive.
Yeah, well, one of the favorite things one of their favorite outlets for aggression is to bite tails.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty much considered a stress-induced vice. So that's something that really only comes up when the pigs are stressed, but there's all kinds of reasons that they might be stressed. One is that the lights are on too long during a lot of little simple things can add up to tail biting. And once it gets started, it's very hard to stop. But what we do here is we get about 90 pigs at a time, and each building would hold about 180. So we get 2 groups. And when the first group comes in, like, no problem, this is a new place. They don't have, their hierarchy is established between the little groups, but they don't have, they're not trying to protect anybody's turf at that point, right? Because it's a new place. But when the next group comes in, the first group, now it's their turf, so there's a reason to protect it. Yeah. Fighting is stressful, so fighting can kick off tail biting and even just weight loss. I mean, if they fight too hard, somebody might get hurt badly enough that they might not eat for a couple days, and we have that sometimes. So what we need to do is try to mitigate that aggressive response. And what we found works pretty well is newspapers. Oh. So they like to bite them up, chew them up, and we sprinkle newspapers in here. Probably I don't know, a couple pounds of newspapers at a time, and we just kind of walk around and dish them out, and then they just chomp on them and carry them around, and that helps really mitigate that response.
They seem pretty happy right now.
Yeah, they are. When those people come into our barns, the pigs are just all over them. So our pigs are super tame. It's because we're in with them a lot. There's a lot of, we call this like, our approach is high touch. Yeah. So we're in there all the time. We're in here at least twice a day. So the pigs get really used to us. And that high touch approach, I think, it's just hard to overestimate how helpful that is in terms of lowering stress levels. Because when we go to load them, I'm not going to say it's easy every time, but we don't fight with them, when we go to load them up.
It's tangible that they seem happy and at ease.
And what's really
at ease.
Yeah, I think you're getting the right picture. When we bed, or sometimes it's hard to tell what'll set it off, but sometimes when you come in here or approach the building, they'll all get up and they have this real happy bark they make, and they all run around, and they're not real coordinated about it, not like birds, flying that has sort of that prescient, they all move together and they don't collide. Like the pigs kind of run into each other. It's kind of like a real
comedy show.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.